Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the third episode of my Chinese characters series, and in this episode, I'm going to learn the third radical in the ancient dictionary, explaining graphs and analyzing characters. There are many characters under this radical, and today I'm going to learn the first 6 of them. The first character I'm learning today is the radical itself, this one. It is pronounced glils in Old Chinese and zhi in Middle Chinese. This character depicts the descent of the sun, the moon, and the stars from the heaven, which are indicated by these 3 vertical strokes, one for the sun, one for the moon, and one for the stars. Apparently, these cosmological phenomena can serve to show people on the earth changes in times and fortunes, and that is why the character has to do with divine matters. As for the makeup of the character, it has the character meaning above as its radical, but is itself a radical too, so it's a radical that has another radical inside it. And according to the dictionary, all characters that are related to divine matters are written with this radical. And here's the regularized version of the character. The next character I'm learning today is this one, which means blessing or good fortune. This character is pronounced ga in Old Chinese and wo in Middle Chinese. This is a phonosemantic character with its semantic component being on the left. So here is the radical meaning divine matters, and its phonetic component is on the right. It's a character that is pronounced ga. According to our commentator Tuán, this character was originally omitted in the dictionary because it was the name of an emperor of the time, but later editions of the dictionary added it back in. It means blessing. The next character I'm learning today is this one, which means ritual or rite. Its Old Chinese pronunciation was ri, and its Middle Chinese pronunciation is liei. Oh, sorry, I had forgotten to add the rising tone mark here. This is another phonosemantic character. Its primary semantic component is the radical meaning divine matters, and its secondary semantic component, which is also its phonetic component, is a character that is pronounced ri and means a ritualistic tool. So here on the left-hand side is its, and here on the right-hand side is its secondary semantic component as well as its phonetic component. And here is its regularized form. According to the commentator, the reason why this character follows the radical that means divine matters is because offering sacrifices to heaven was considered the most important ritual of all. The next character I'm learning today is this one, which means happiness. Its Old Chinese pronunciation is gl, and its Middle Chinese pronunciation is xi. This is another phonosemantic character. Its semantic component is the radical that means divine matters, and its phonetic component is this character, which is pronounced in exactly the same way, also as kl. Here's the semantic component, and here's the phonetic component. The rough meaning of the character is happiness, but more exactly, it means good results that are obtained from rituals. Here's the next character I'm learning today. It looks like this. It also has to do with blessing. Specifically, it means obtaining blessing by sincere and pious performance of rituals. This character is pronounced Tian in Old Chinese and Jian in Middle Chinese. This is also a phonosemantic character. Its primary semantic component is just the radical divine matters, and its secondary semantic component, which is also its phonetic component, is this character, which means sincere, real, and is pronounced Bin. So apparently Bin and Tin sound similar enough. According to the commentator Tuán, the phonetic components of many phonosemantic characters, including this one, also serve as secondary semantic components. And therefore, there's a large number of characters in Chinese that are simultaneously of two types. On the one hand, they are of the phonosemantic type, and on the other hand, they are of the compound ideographic type because they have two semantic components, both of which contribute to the meaning of the character. And here's the last character I'm learning today. It looks like this, and it also means blessing. That's a very simple meaning that recurs many times in the dictionary, because blessing is an important part of ancient Chinese culture. The Old Chinese pronunciation of the character is rog, and its Middle Chinese pronunciation is lup. This is again a phonosemantic character. Its semantic component, it's still the radical that means divine matters, and its phonetic component is this character, which is pronounced rog. And according to the commentator Tuán, this character, rog, was used as a synonym of this other character, which is the main character meaning blessing and good fortune in Chinese. And here's the regularized version of the character. Here's a quick review of the characters I have learned today. Let's begin with the radical itself. Here's the radical. It is pronounced glils and means divine matters. The second character I learned today is this one. It means blessing and is pronounced ga. This is the third character I learned today. It means ritual or rite and is pronounced ri. Here's the fourth character I've learned today. It means happiness and is pronounced kl. And here's the fifth character with the radical divine matters. It is pronounced jin and means blessing by piety. That is, obtaining blessing by sincere and pious performance of rituals. And here's the last character I've learned today. It is pronounced rog and means blessing. So all the characters I have learned today, apart from the radical itself, are apparently phonosemantic characters, with the semantic component being on the left and the other component, which is often both phonetic and semantic in nature, on the right-hand side. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.